CCR Question 1. How does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups and issues? My name is Momira Zaheen, and in my film opening, I use different media language techniques to communicate meaning while following psychological film conventions. I begin with a wide angle establishing shot to clearly show the house and location, and tracking shots follow Sarah through the space to place the audience in her perspective and reflect her tiredness and unease. I use short reverse shot and over the shoulder shot during the dialogue with her brother to show contrast between her anxiety and his relaxed attitude. I used a low angle close up shot for her footsteps to highlight her exhaustion, while a high angle shot makes her appear small and vulnerable. I included a POV shot of her room to create discomfort through unfamiliar details and a zoom in on her face to show fear and confusion when she discovers the ID card. The blurred flashback scene shows Sarah remembering what happened in the hospital, which follows psychological film conventions as it connects her past to her present confusion when she sees the ID card with her face but a different name, helping the audience understand her mental state. I kept the lighting low and cool toned, which creates an unsettling atmosphere, while diegetic ambient sounds give a false sense of normality before disequilibrium. I used minimal dialogue so it is realistic, and I added additional sound effects to add depth and silence to increase tension. The flashback prevents confusion and shows her condition. Credits follow conventions, and her simple shalwar kameez makes her relatable as an ordinary character. My film opening represents social groups by focusing on teenagers, especially girls, and the pressure they feel at home and in the society. It highlights mental health struggles that are often ignored or judged, showing a realistic social issue. The title Dissonance reflects conflict and cognitive dissonance, linking to the protagonist's experience with a rare disorder called delusion of subjective doubles. Her hospital visit conveys stress and exhaustion through her expressions and body language, while the identity card with a different name symbolizes her fractured sense of self. A flashback with the doctor helps explain her condition and mental state, and the contrast between her anxiety and her brother's calm behavior shows how people respond differently to pressure. Overall, the film opening explores how teenagers often hide their struggles, reflecting real life experiences and encouraging the audience to think about mental health awareness.